and Jeff Wuebker raise 43,000 wean pigs and 50 dairy beef cattle each year, along with over 1,200 acres of corn, beans, wheat, and alfalfa. The Wuebkers have embraced the latest advances in pork production techniques and technologies, such as the use of evaporative cooling cells.
This cool cell has water dripping through it, running through it, and it provides a 12 to 15 degree cooling effect inside the barn. Very, very comfortable for the animals and provides the best animal care for the sows.
The farrowing and gestation barn, built in 2006, features some of the latest innovations, including efficient watering systems and poured concrete walkways designed for easier cleaning.
Our building that we built in 1997 had a curtain side with a cool cell, which became very dark at times, especially in the winter months. This design was available to us in 2006, and it basically looks like your typical metal roofing, but it's white plastic or it's clear plastic. It allows a lot of light through, natural light.
Free natural light is supplemented with super efficient sunlight spectrum compact fluorescent lighting.
We have over 300 and some compact fluorescent light bulbs in our facility, using about 23 watts versus a typical 100-watt bulb, saving us a lot of money and energy and obviously conserving energy for the environment.
While the Wuebkers use all the high tech you'd expect in a modern pork production operation, they know there's no substitute for what they call putting eyes on the pigs. The feeders at each pen must be activated by hand. While delivering each of 4 daily feedings, workers visually check every pig to help identify any problems early. As far as air quality, the Wuebkers direct exhaust fans away from neighbors and at their own houses, making them the first to know if there's an odor problem.
I live within a couple hundred feet of some of the production barns. My brother about 500 to 600 feet from the production barns. So air quality is very, very important.
Use of hog manure has eliminated the Wuebkers' need to apply commercial phosphorus and potassium in preparation for corn.
Before we apply our manure, we always prepare the field by running the disc at least twice on the ground. As you can see, we have lots and lots of loose dirt here, and for that reason it seals up the cracks, and that manure has nowhere to go, and it stays right there in the top, and we don't have it going anywhere that we don't want to go, like creeks and streams.
Promoting modern pork production is a high priority for the Wuebkers. They host tours and participate in a wide range of local community service efforts.
We're very involved in the community at a local level and at a state level, and that may make us more unique than some farms. Is we often get in the car and drive 100 miles to Columbus to attend a meeting, to be involved, so that people that are making decisions know how it's going to affect farmers out here in the countryside. We get up and voice our opinion at a local level and even at a state level very often, and that takes time. That takes some time away from our family and the farm, but we feel it's very, very important.
The Wuebkers say a few things take people who visit the farm for the first time by surprise.
Probably the thing that surprises most people, first of all, we think it's clean, and we've heard people say, I can't believe how clean it is. The second is how much work it takes for them to enjoy that pork chop. We show them all the records that we keep and all the things that we do, and how the building is and how comfortable it is in the building. Those are the things that surprise most people.
Like most farmers, the Wuebkers seek to use the land to make a living producing safe, high-quality food today, while also preserving or even improving the land for future generations.
We practice the ethic of protecting our natural resources here through the Wuebker program, of the whole farm concept of looking at what we put on the land and how it can affect the land or the water, from the fertilizers and the crop protectants that we use on our crop acres, the types of sprayers that we use that minimize drift and minimize overlap, how we dike our fertilizer tanks to protect the water, how we use no-till, how we have filter strips and grass waterways. We think that is the ethical thing to do to protect the environment here on our farm.
Both Alan and Jeff Wuebker find that not only does investing time and money into sustainable practices make good business sense today and protect the interests of future generations, it also gives them great personal satisfaction.
I enjoy being a pork producer every day because it's amazing when you can go out and see what you've done from breeding of sow and taking her all the way through the gestation period, bringing her into the farrowing house, and she has a great litter, and you wean that pigs, and you know that those pigs are going to go to a finishing barn. If you can do that extra effort and go out there and do a good job, it'll reward you.
My job is to produce a good product for those consumers. They expect to get a wholesome, safe product, and that's my job, and that's why I enjoy being a pork producer.